News Update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Abby Price with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, Governor John Bel Edwards gave his final State of the State address to kick off the regular legislative on Monday. NBC 10's Valerie Maravi reports as the governor mentioned erasing a multi-billion-dollar budget deficit, expanding Medicaid, and more.
During his address, Edwards said a teacher pay raise will make Louisiana more competitive with neighboring states amid national teacher shortage. He requested to give teachers a $3,000 pay raise as well as $1,500 for support workers.
We've been taking small bites at the apple for the past 5 years. We are in a fierce competition with neighboring states to keep the teachers that we have.
During this session, Edwards also called for a minimum wage increase to $10 per hour statewide.
I find it embarrassing and frankly immoral that we have not raised our minimum wage, even more so now because of the impact of inflation. In the meantime, I'll use my executive power to raise the minimum pay for state employees.
Governor Edwards expressed his support for House Bill 346 by Representative Delisha Boyd. He urged lawmakers to add rape and incest exceptions to the state's abortion ban.
I simply don't know how we as a state can tell a young girl or any victim of rape or incest that she must be forced by law to carry her rapist baby to term regardless of the impact on her own physical or mental health. After all, rape and incest exceptions protect crime victims.
And perhaps one of the governor's strongest calls in the legislature to end the death penalty in Louisiana.
This wholly inconsistent with Louisiana's pro-life values, as it quite literally, by definition, promotes a culture of death. It's very difficult to administer. We've had one execution in 20 years. It's extremely expensive.
And as for supporting Louisiana families, Edwards says he supports paid family and medical leave legislation authored by Representatives Amy Freeman and Sam Jenkins.
It is extremely popular with voters. So if you won't support it because it's the right thing to do, support it because it's what your voters want you to do.
Continuing our coverage, Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser stopped by our sister station in New Orleans to discuss what he's hoping to see this legislative session, saying supporting state tourism is top of mind. Take a listen.
We're hoping to see our budget stay intact. You know, before COVID, we had 5 record-breaking years in tourism. In 2019, over 53 million people visited Little Louisiana and left behind $1.9 billion in taxes. That's over $1,100 per Louisiana family that you and I didn't have to pay. It was the 4th biggest industry in Louisiana. It slipped to number 5. We're hoping to keep our budget intact for our parks, museums, and tourism. So this year, hopefully, we can get back to those record-breaking numbers.
The legislative session ends at 6 p.m. on Thursday, June 8th, 2023. We'll keep you updated on the session online at myarklamiss.com.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Is it possible to have both afternoon sunshine and afternoon clouds? The answer is absolutely, and we'll see some of both today, but thankfully we'll see a little bit more sunshine through the midday and early afternoon. Then we will have cloud cover breaking up after a decently cloudy start to the day. So you'll start with clouds and end with a few clouds as well, but in between we'll get into the mid 70s with temperatures rising a little bit compared to yesterday for temperature highs, but into the afternoon hours really not bad either. We'll see things continue to be decently warm, but into the overnight hours, into the low 50s. Some of those clouds return, but definitely not as widespread as you'll probably start the day. It remains to be seen. Most likely still won't see those overcast skies completely take over until your Wednesday, when you'll be mostly cloudy to overcast, but on into the rest of your week. Still fairly minuscule for rain chances compared to the last 2 weeks, but there are a few chances for rainfall that still remain, and that front that moves through on Saturday is decently weak, dropping temperatures into the weekend about 10 to 15 degrees, but most likely closer to 10. Still not bad either, with temperatures into the mid 70s for your weekend. Sunday going to be the most sunny of the two, with most pleasant conditions as the temperature cools down just a bit into the late weekend. Monday we start off with pretty much clear skies. A few clouds could linger, but it's not likely as you get into next week.
Top of every news story in the Ark-La-Miss, make sure you download the NBC 10 News app. All you have to do is search KTVE in the Apple App Store or on Google Play. Well, that's it for your midday update. Have a great day. NBC News Daily continues.